you are superintendent of police in the district known for caste related conflicts. तो वहां पे दिक्कत हमेशा ही होती है. मे बी सम यूपी बिहार वाला सीन है, एमपी भी हो सकता है. You come across distressing news of honor killing in couple of killing of a couple due to intercaste marriage. It is alleged that the girl's parents are involved in this heinous crime. The caste panchayat is said to have sanctioned and supported the act in the name of tradition and custom. Okay, honor killing है तो ये महाराष्ट्र भी हो सकता है. सैराट मूवी में वही दिखाया है. If in case you have not seen, please watch whenever you get time. It's a good movie. Now, on one hand, the girl comes from politically active family where her uncle is the sitting MLA. Okay. Now, this is being reported in the news media that the local police, due to the political pressure, is treating this as a suicide case. On the other hand, the boy's relatives and some human rights activists who came in support of the victim's family have now started protesting with the demand for judicial inquiry, the overall handling of the case. Now, they are demanding the transfer of some local police officers for alleged collusion with the MLA and seeking appointment of a special investigation officer by High Court. So their demand is very procedural and legitimate and legal. Okay. Now, however, the panchayat and the other people of the girl's village are relying behind her parents and the said MLA of the area. They are threatening violent protest if the girl's parents are not arrested. They claim that it is clear case of suicide because they had all collectively banished the boy and his family for indulging in intercaste marriages against the village traditions. Now, there is still continuing the boycott of the boy's family, which now fears threat to their life. Now, this is the situation in front of you. Now, point is, what would you do to diffuse the situation? So, suddenly you cannot do much here, in the sense, being a SP, you need to understand your responsibilities. You cannot deliver justice. Okay, police officers are not there to deliver any justice. So what do? You maintain law and order. That is your job. As a police officer, your job is never to deliver justice. That is a mistaken thing. If in case you think that आप justice deliver करोगे, so आप गलत हो, because delivery of justice is the job of whom? Judiciary. And you cannot take that thing up in your hand. Okay. So every solution, action that you suggest will have a positive and negative impact. Analyze the consequences of each of your suggestions, actions. So इस पे जो action लेंगे उसके positive, negative impact करना है. And how would you make sure that such an incident do not recur in your district? Obviously, long-term solutions क्या है? ठीक है? So let us see one by one. Okay. So क्या है case? The case details. Okay. As you already know, you mentioned what the fact is. Sorry, this you will feel later. First, let's write the structure, because it will help you that way. Then, once you write the case, then what would you write? Number B. Number A, that is diffusing the volatile situation. Diffusing the situation. Okay, this is another subheading. Then evaluation. Now here you will take some actions. Okay, maybe 5-6 actions, because many actions you will require to take. Okay, then comes B, that is evaluation, okay, evaluation of actions. Evaluation of actions. Then comes C, that is systemic solution for non-recurrence. C, systemic solution for non-recurrence. ऐसा फिर से ना हो इसलिए क्या करेंगे? Like that you write. Okay, steps also. In evaluation, what you do is, maybe like if you have 7 points here, you write 7 positive and negative. Whatever the action you think is going to do, you just write this in the same statement, positive and negative. There is another way of doing it. What you do is, you can mention here like a step 1 if you want to write concretely, step 2, step 3, step 4, like that, step 5. And here then what you can do is, you can make table like this: positive, negative. Step 1, you write something, 2, 3. See, in ethics, no, it's very important to have some innovative structural arrangements. Okay, 4, 5, 6, like that. Whatever steps you will take, step 6, step 7, whichever way, and then you write positive, negative here, and then systemic solution for non-occurring. That's all. A very straightforward question in that way. Now let us see what points will go in here. What all points you can now. Yes, what we'll write now? First you'll write fact. Fact, you know, situation, MLA, politician, others. Okay, then what is your role? You know, your role is law and order, safety, protection to life, punishment to criminals, basic rights to marry also. Okay, right messaging, that is also very important. Okay, and then to some have judicial process to be made faster enough is also your responsibility as a investigating officer. You are superintendent of police, but as a police department, your job is to kind of let the case gets kind of administered, adjudicated as early as possible. Then comes what? 3, responsibility. Now, first and foremost responsibility here is the protection of life of the boy's parents, and also any law and order situation that might erupt, because this panchayat, or rather caste panchayats, are involved very vigorously here. So somewhere this is responsibility that law and order problem should not be created, and anybody else's life, and especially boys' family's life, would be kind of maintained. Then comes what? Challenges. So generally responsibility and challenges, as I say, stakeholders. The stakeholders and challenges are the similar point, because as I already mentioned, stakeholders are the ones who are creating, who has the potential to create challenges for you, right? Then diffusing the situation and all. Okay. Then, okay, so what are the steps we will take? First of all, let the FIR go, basically go with the procedure. Protection, straight away protection to the family members. Okay. Deployment of some police, some officers in the area. Okay, in a specific area where the issue is. Okay, if it goes beyond it is, then 144 also can be implemented for some time. Okay. Then awareness, that is announcements. Announcement also should be done so that people are made aware that nobody should be using this for this thing. Strict punishment would be given. Okay. Then officers involved should be suspended, not transferred, suspended. Okay. And faster investigation to kind of facilitate judiciary. Okay, some other actions also can come into picture, like strict warning to the caste panchayat for not taking law in their hands. Okay, that you need to do because they are doing it openly. So you have to openly kind of, first you try to talk, talk to them, but basically the way their stance is, it's don't seem plausible to have talk with them so that they will listen to what you are going to say. So in that way, better way is just curb them and let them know there is a problem in that particular thing. Whatever they are doing, it's not a good thing for them. Then comes what? Evaluation. Now every step that you are mentioning, you need to evaluate. Evaluate means what? Legally, legal requirement, procedure followed. Okay, negative, like for example, if you are putting some FIR, the negative that maybe it may anger the MLA and the team, law and order may be erupted. Now this is a practical situation, more like a practical issue here, because what they were saying is positive, negative on the basis of consequences, not ethicality. Obviously the question is clearly, because there is, like, even if you're taking FIR, putting FIR or facilitating the FIR also will be creating problem. Then protection, positive is about, again, it is like saving someone, saving life, compassion, whatever it is you want to call it. It's a positive consequence. Negative consequences, again, that the other party may feel that you are taking sides. Okay, taking sides, and basically it creates further image, like more visibility of the police on the ground clearly sends an image that there is something wrong. So more police presence is always comes up with this issue of getting presented as if something wrong is going on. Okay, even 144 positive means law and order maintained, this kind of normal public life is disturbed. Okay, issue may blow out of proportion and things like that. And also maybe seniors might object. Why suddenly for one particular incident, why do you think you need to have 144 applied? Okay, like that, whatever steps, see, this is not a concrete steps, you can have further step. Transfer, there will be like for example transfer or suspension of officer is positive because the case, then the investigation is very neutral, the investigation can be made fast and things like that. But then within department there will be maybe moral down, there will be a vengeance from the officers, you never know. There will be clear cut segregation of the officers, may go to the MLA and join, maybe they have already joined their hands with MLA, things like that. But there are positive also, everything has a positive, like that you mentioned. And then systemic solutions, this much you mentioned, that is okay, you take the steps, you evaluate them positive, negative. Okay, you seek guidance from this thing, that is also there. Now here awareness campaign is a good option. Now long term may you need to have awareness campaign. Okay, strict action, boycott law, strict action against boycott, nobody should boycott anybody. Okay, caste discrimination issues, that is prevention of atrocities act should be implemented thoroughly. These things for the long term point of view. Okay, then sensitization program also can be carried out. Okay, sensitization programs also helps. So sensitization programs also helps towards building fraternity, equality and fraternity, equality and fraternity. Okay, and discourage caste based discrimination and things like that. Okay, so that's all. You can add many more points, whatever comes to your mind, but that's all will be the answer. So answer will be over by this line. Okay, so that's how you have to tackle case studies. First, let me brief. First, have kind of brainstorming as to try to understand what exactly has happened. Second, to answer this part, your brainstorming should happen as to what is the fact, what is my role, what is my responsibility, what are the challenges, which include stakeholders, and ethical issues. Now, ethical issues, not every case will have, but yes, most of the cases will have some ethical issues. So you no need to use these subheadings. I just said that point 1, you just mention what the fact is. Point 2, you just what my role is. 3, my responsibility is. Challenges in front of me, to serve the different stakeholders, like name the stakeholders, like that. And then comes ethical. The ethical issues involved in this case is this. So this will be like more than enough, and you will get a proper kind of chance, proper way to structure your answer. I can tell you, structure of case study is very, very important with respect to marks, because when the examiner is evaluating your paper, certainly your content is important, but how you served that content to him or her makes a huge difference. Because one question, 1 or 2 marks increase only because of the proper structured, and that too according to the demand of the question. Okay, this particular thing is going to help you in a big way. So I hope that you understood this. Any question if you have, please ask. Case study is very, very important to have, very crucial